back to Truth from New Thought, broadcasting from the quiet hours where questions linger and insights emerge. Charlie, something fascinating came across our desk. A small, seemingly insignificant detail that points to a much larger truth. What if I told you that insomnia isn't just keeping you awake? It might actually be your personal gateway to understanding the cosmos. A fascinating glitch in Amazon's algorithm recently categorized a sleep book right next to Stephen Hawking's works, and it got me thinking about how our most intimate struggles might connect to the universe itself.
A curiosity, Alice? A book about sleep titled Insomnia, A Gateway to Cosmic Depth, appeared on Amazon's cosmology chart, right beside works by titans like Stephen Hawking and Neil deGrasse Tyson. At first glance, it looks like a simple bureaucratic mistake. But if we pause, it points to a deeper question: the anomaly as a hidden law. That's quite an unexpected connection. What made you see this as more than just a simple categorization error?
That's the key, isn't it? The willingness to see an anomaly not as a glitch, but as a signal. Modern science tells us we need rest. It rarely asks why our being is designed to require it.
Exactly. That why is the very center of this anomaly we mistake for normal life. We treat sleep as routine maintenance, yet every night carries the shape of a fundamental order. Dark and light, breath and time, holding and letting go, gently pressing on our eyelids.
This tiny event on a digital chart suggests a hidden law. The universe we're looking for is also the one we can feel, pressing on our eyelids at 2 a.m. Well, think about what happens during those sleepless nights. Time stretches and bends, silence becomes this profound void, and your breath creates this steady rhythm in the darkness. These are literally the same elements cosmologists study on a universal scale: time, space, and rhythm.
So you're suggesting our personal experience of sleeplessness might mirror larger cosmic patterns? A sleepless night isn't a problem to be solved. It's an intimate microcosm. A moment where time feels stretched, the silence of the room becomes a profound void, and our breath a constant rhythm in the dark. These are the same elements, time, space, and rhythm, that cosmologists study on a universal scale. The Amazon algorithm, in its impartial logic, simply connected the dots. Our internal experience is a direct reflection of the external universe.
Exactly, Charlie, and here's what's fascinating. Modern science tells us we need sleep, but rarely asks why our consciousness is designed to require these regular periods of unconsciousness. It's like we're missing half the equation. This phenomenon points to a new way of knowing. Iconic works of the past, like A Brief History of Time, masterfully delivered complex information to the public. They were gateways for information retrieval.
But in our new era, where AI can process information at unimaginable speeds, the focus shifts. The Insomnia book represents a new path, a journey from information to knowledge creation. It uses a lived experience, not a distant theory, as the starting point for profound inquiry. It invites the reader to use their own insomnia as a gateway to understanding their inner cosmos, thereby creating a personal, undeniable knowledge of the universe.
This isn't just about a book's ranking, it's about a fundamental shift in how we seek truth. It's a signal that the universe is not just something to be observed, but something to be experienced. And perhaps the most powerful tool for understanding it lies not in a telescope, but in a quiet moment of reflection, right before we close our eyes.
That's such an interesting point about consciousness. How does this tie into our understanding of the universe?
Well, for centuries we've thought of the cosmos as something out there, this vast external thing we need telescopes and equations to understand. But what if the universe we're trying to comprehend is also the one pressing on our eyelids at 2 a.m.?
You know, that reminds me of how quantum physics suggests the act of observation affects reality itself. Could our nighttime awareness be a form of cosmic observation?
Oh my gosh, yes. And this connects to something bigger happening in how we process knowledge. Think about how books like A Brief History of Time were revolutionary because they made complex information accessible. But now we're in an era where AI can process information at incredible speeds.
So what does that mean for human understanding?
It means we might need a completely different approach to knowledge, not just gathering more information, but finding new ways to create meaning from our lived experience. Like using insomnia as a gateway to understanding our place in the cosmic order.
That's quite a shift in perspective, from seeing sleeplessness as a problem to viewing it as a kind of cosmic portal.
And you know what's really wild? Studies show that during periods of insomnia, our brain activity patterns actually resemble some of the most fundamental rhythms found in the universe. The same mathematical patterns that describe cosmic radiation can be found in our neural activity during these wakeful periods.
Well, that's absolutely fascinating. How might someone actually use this perspective in a practical way?
I've been thinking about this simple experiment anyone can try tonight. Instead of fighting against sleeplessness, hold this question. What order is my night asking me to return to? Just breathe until the room has a shape, until you can feel the rhythm of your own existence.
That sounds almost meditative, but with a cosmic perspective.
Right. And here's where it gets really interesting. Ancient cultures often saw sleep and dreams as gateways to deeper understanding. Modern neuroscience is now finding evidence that sleep plays a crucial role in how we process our relationship with reality itself.
So, we invite you to try a simple experiment. It requires no belief, only curiosity. Tonight, hold one honest question. What order is my night asking me to return to?
Put on headphones, crack a window, breathe until the room has a shape. Read a few pages, slowly, without hunting for tips. See whether the page becomes a mirror.
If it does, the categorization was not a mistake. It was a direction, from an ordinary human night to the larger pattern that sustains it. Insomnia, then, is not merely a problem to fix. It is a signal of misalignment with that order, and a doorway back.
And then here is the final invitation. This may be the best moment in human knowledge to ask, who are we, really, in this universe? Closer than you think, closer than any time before. If you're ready to accept your not knowing, you can begin with the book. Or you can choose a door and let it carry you inward toward the same place, the order your night is asking you to return to.
Door 1. Music, the most direct path to feeling. Listen to the artists Sweet Nation, Father, Mother, Daughter and Son, and follow on Spotify or YouTube Music. Door 2. Books, tools to question and build your own answers. Explore the full profile and the Truth from New Thought series on the Ekarak Chandon Amazon author page. Door 3. Podcast, stories woven with a question to carry. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Whichever door you choose, let curiosity, not certainty, lead. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, may you find profound truths in the most unexpected places. So, we invite you to try a simple experiment. It requires no belief, only curiosity. Tonight, hold one honest question. What order is my night asking me to return to?
A book about sleep appeared on Amazon's cosmology chart, quietly beside titles many call icons of the universe. That placement looks ordinary, almost bureaucratic. But if we accept the phenomenon, it points to a deeper question.
Modern science tells us we need rest. It rarely asks why our being is designed to require it. That why is the center of the anomaly we mistake for normal life.
Sleep is treated as routine maintenance, yet every night carries the shape of an order. Dark/light, breath/time, holding/letting go, pressing gently on our eyelids. Insomnia, then, is not merely a problem to fix, it is a signal of misalignment with that order, and a doorway back.
And if you allow yourself to hold that question long enough, a sleep book in cosmology stops looking like a category glitch. It becomes a direction. It is the first glimmer of light in the deepest part of your night. Any final thoughts for our listeners who might be facing their own sleepless nights?
And that's really the key, transforming our relationship with these experiences. Instead of seeing insomnia as a burden, we can view it as an opportunity to understand something profound about our place in the universe.
Absolutely, because the next time you're lying awake, you're not just experiencing insomnia. You're experiencing a unique window into the nature of reality itself. A quiet conversation with the cosmos that has always been waiting for you to listen.
So, for our listeners facing their own sleepless nights, here is our final thought. Stay curious about what the night might be teaching you. The greatest discoveries happen not in laboratories, but in those quiet moments between sleep and wakefulness.
This may be the best moment in human knowledge to ask, who are we, really, in this universe? Closer than you think, closer than any time before.
This whole conversation has given me a completely new way to think about those late night hours. And I invite you, our listeners, to join us in this journey of conscious discovery.
Over the next 7 nights, don't just endure the quiet. Observe it. Hold the question. What order is my night asking me to return to? And let yourself explore the first door, the light within.
Let the song we're about to share guide you. It is a field of resonance designed to awaken something ancient within you. Listen to the first light and feel the truth that hope is not something we receive. It is something we recover. And should the song awaken a feeling you don't yet understand, the answers you seek can be found in the 2 books. Insomnia, a gateway to cosmic depth and human secret. They will help you see what that light is made of.
Let the light you seek begin to shine from within.
Take this week to explore this truth. The next step is waiting for you.
Stay curious, we will be waiting for you in the next episode.
From endless night where silence dwells, a spark ignites where dreams compel. A light so pure, so gently shines, awakening life from its confines. The first light calls from deep within, a hope reborn where dreams begin. Through shadowed skies, its glow remains, a beacon bright through endless chains. Through weary eyes where sorrow sleeps, a silent voice through darkness creeps. The light persists, it does not fade. Through all despair, it finds its way. What truth survives where pain unfolds? What love remains when dreams grow cold? The first light calls from deep within, a hope reborn where dreams begin. Through shadowed skies, its glow remains, a beacon bright through endless chains. The dawn of life, the birth of dreams, the light of you, God. your time in broken dreams. The light endures its presence.